Hey everyone, Puckhead here, and just wanted to spend a couple minutes and do another Drive Time University. This concept today is really simple and easy. This will be a short video, so a lot of people are cheering. Yes, don't take 10 minutes every time, Jason. I just want to point out the best, maybe the only way to get started in this business as a new coach or a non-active coach. You know, what do you need to do to start, get the ball rolling? I joke about this all the time, but I've been doing this for 20 hours a week for the last 4.5 years. If you do anything that long, they give you a degree for it. So I've earned a degree in Team Beachbody, mostly going through events, always checking the back office and seeing what's new and up to date, and trying everything out for myself, and that way I've got a pretty extensive knowledge base. But there is a way to get all that information much quicker. So as a new coach, the first thing we want you to do is log into Wowie, www.wowie.com. And that actually will take you to teambeachbuddy.com, but it's easy to remember Wowie, so just remember Wowie. So you go there, you log in with your username and password. If you don't know that yet, talk to your sponsoring coach about what the username was that you set up, or the password, or if you just go to Wowie and try to log in, it will actually allow you to reset your password if you need to do that. And it sends it to you in an email right away, so it's a quick function. But once you do that, now you're into Wowie, and what you'll see a blue background, and this is the way I can always kind of tell the different parts of the online office that you're into. So you start off and there's like a blue background that's like welcome to Team Beachbody. From there you want to go on the right hand side and click on the coach button, and there'll be 3 or 4 different choices. So right now I'm recommending you go to the coach online office, which is the newer of the 2 back offices for coaches. And then once you get there, this background's going to turn to orange now. So once it's orange, you're kind of in the new coach's office. So from that, you just look at the different headings at the top of the sheet. And it's very simple. It makes complete sense, but there's one called Getting Started over towards the left. So click on Getting Started. I think the only thing there right now is the CEO Welcome. So go down to the CEO Welcome, and it's going to list 2 or 3 different steps to tell you what to do to get your business off the ground. And by far the most important thing there is the New Coach Training Academy. So this is an online training tool. It takes I've heard people doing it in as little as 2 hours, people taking 4 or 5 hours to get through all the different videos. But the joke that I give is that if you do these 2 or 3 hours of online training, you're going to have 60 to 70% of the knowledge that I have after spending 20 hours a week on this for the last 4 years. I mean, the basics of this business are very simple. And so when there's such good training out there, this wasn't available when we started 4 years ago, just something that's come about in the last 6 months or so. So definitely challenge yourself to go through that. And maybe you're an existing coach that is like, I'm not really earning what I wanted out of this. It seems like it's taking more work and trouble than it's worth. Well, I would challenge you this: before you turn in your resignation forms, or better yet, try to do a transfer form and recycle that position for somebody else if your position's already accumulated a lot of seniority in the business. Try to transfer your spot. But before you do that, go through the New Coach Training Academy and see if there's some of these things that you haven't been doing as well as you could, or maybe you just simply didn't know about it. So do that. And even coaches that have already been through the New Coach Training Academy, I challenge you to go back. Because just since the Beachbody Challenges have come out, there's a couple extra modules that have been added. So I'm being hypocritical here. I haven't actually gone back and done the last couple modules yet. But I know that's on my to-do list, right there on my whiteboard in my bedroom, to go back and do those extra modules. Now, when you do that, Beachbody gives you a certificate that you can print out or just take a picture of, and put it on your Facebook wall. And actually, there's a little logo too that says, New Coach Training or Coach Training Academy Certified. So now you're a certified Coach Training Academy coach. And when you go out and you put that on your Facebook wall, or put it right on your little profile picture, if there's somebody out there that's looking for a coach, and there's 2 coaches they're looking at, one person has the badge, the other person doesn't, well, that might be the deciding factor whether they want to join your team or somebody else's. So don't let a lack of training keep you back from your goals and dreams in this business. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. I've seen people earn incomes of over $1,000 in 6 months to a year. So whatever you want to make of this business is totally possible. I mean, you look at the person right now, Wayne Wyatt, who's running number 1 in the top coach contest for this year. That's gonna get him on stage, gonna give him a trip to, I think they're going to Antigua this year, or some exotic destination. He's been doing this for less than a year, and his main medium still has a full-time job. He's a dentist, full-time dentist. So he comes home every night after he gets home and just spends an hour or two on the computer, mostly going. Well, this is from him. Mostly going through his YouTube messages and referring people back to his website. But his main tip of marketing is YouTube, and that's what we're doing right here too. So just get the message out there. Larry Zimberg, I think, used to say it best, is that the one who tells the story the most wins. He used to tease me about wearing, ugly hats and jackets, and always carrying, well, not necessarily tease me about it. So he would claim that some of my logo gear was kind of unattractive. And it's true, I had this ugly blue jacket and a weird ugly hat. But it was getting notoriety. That was my form of marketing. And so I didn't plan this, but I'm out today about to go to a client interview to see if they want to be get involved in our fitness products or coaching opportunity. But I brought along my P90X jacket, and I have my handy dandy bag of all my third-party tools and product samples. So I just don't leave home with this stuff, and that's why every time I'm out, the business gets done. So another thing Larry used to say, and gosh, I'm making Larry sound like a prophet now, but he really gave us some great information in the limited time that he spent here at Beachbody, was you don't have to go out to do Beachbody, right? I can count the number of times on one hand that I've actually went out and sat down somewhere and tried to, tell people about Beachbody. But there's not a time that goes by where I'm not doing Beachbody while I'm out, because I have the logo gear on, because I have my samples. So that's one of the challenges for you today. Go out and do Beachbody while you're out, share the message, and make this business work for you. All right, bring it, everyone, in your fitness and your business.